Hi, everybody. Angel here with ConfidenceIsCatchy.com. Thanks for tuning in to our My Confidence Challenge. Thank our sponsor segment. And I'm excited to have with us today Ina Hoskins, who's going to tell us a little bit about her business, Live Your Vision LLC. For those of you who haven't been with us before, our 12-week challenge called My Confidence Challenge is just little things to get you out of your comfort zone, things that allow you to build your confidence over time and basically allow us to kind of play together over the summer to do some fun stuff to expand our comfort zones together and stay in touch in these busy summer months. So thank you for joining us. So Ina, thank you so much for being our sponsor this week. I was so excited to have you do our challenge for us, and really excited that we decided to do a Feng Shui challenge since we just had you to the house and had you help me with everything here in the house. So tell us a little bit about your business and about how the Feng Shui business aspect of it kind of meets with what you do in coaching.
Great. Okay. So I am Ina Hoskins, and my business is Live Your Vision. So it's basically aligning your vibration, your energy to what it is that is within your vision. So as you can see, I have my vision statement behind, or vision board behind me. And the way that that Feng Shui comes in is that it will actually alter the energy. It just helps unblock blockages, that we don't know that we have. So just basically utilizing whatever you have to help you reach your goals, reach your vision. And of course, your outer environment does play a role with your inner environment. So, and how we can achieve those goals and visions. So.
Great.
That's how I got involved with Feng Shui.
Well, I noticed that when you had come to the house, we talked a little bit, and I mentioned this in the challenge when we launched it on Thursday, that you had come into my bedroom and you were like, oh my. And that's kind of how I felt about my bedroom too. Like it was the last room in the house that I gave much attention to, because it was basically all I did there was sleep. But the energy in that room was a little bit weird because some of the furniture wasn't really fitting well into the spots that it was put. And but I wasn't quite sure what to do about it. And a few, maybe a week, maybe a month and a half or so after you had come to the house, I moved that whole room. Not the bed, but just like the bookshelf and the dresser and the chair. And I set them up in such a way that I kind of made like a little reading corner. And that totally different vibe in that room just by moving those three bits of furniture. And what I did in the course of moving that furniture is I also went through my jewelry box and my jewelry case, got rid of some jewelry I wasn't wearing. I moved some books around. And so I, organized books by different genres, put things together that should have been together, put all my massage therapy stuff together so it was right next to the bed where it should be. And I didn't have stuff like all over that room because it really had become kind of a catch-all, and I had stuff just jammed in every corner. And so the energy has a completely different feel in that room now. And even so much so that the lady that cleans my house, she actually texted me. She goes, your room looks amazing.
That's fabulous.
So it's just, you don't realize sometimes how much little things like that can make such a huge difference.
Yes. And most people don't realize how important the bedroom is. The office, the bedroom, those are very often rooms that we just let clutter come about, whether it's paper or other things. And I'm so glad that you went through the jewelry and stuff like that, because it all carries residual energy. And let's say somebody you don't care for gave it to you, well, that energy's there. Right. Interrupting whatever you are trying to accomplish. So.
Exactly. So it was a big challenge. And then Friday, as it turned out, you had put up your Feng Shui challenge on your Live Your Vision LLC page on Facebook.
Yes.
And it was, I guess, ironic or just meant to be that on that particular day, I was rearranging my desk at work and literally taking everything off my desk, washing it all down, putting on this new stand-up desktopper, so I had to rearrange everything in order to make that fit properly. And I moved a hell of a lot more than 27 things left yesterday. I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. And I'm actually rearranging that whole space, myself and the person who works with me, looking at the Bagua that you gave me when you came to the house and trying to figure out, like, how can I kind of make this work in a space that was never really designed with that in mind, but like, how do I be mindful of the things that we can do to try to follow the Feng Shui path a little bit better? So it's been interesting for sure.
Yeah. And, obviously there are certain things that we can't change. Like we can't change where our bathrooms are located and stuff like that, right? So, but we can always remedy things with whether it's crystals or chimes or just cleaning things out, making sure there's airflow and light or flowers. Yeah.
Yep, yep. I have my crystal over my bathroom door just in case I forget to put the lid down on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Especially since my cats seem to think that that's their drinking bowl. I don't understand how cats think, but whatever. So yeah, I've put a lot of those elements in place, and I have a little, not a wind chime, but like a wind spinner outside my back door, which kind of lets the energy flow in and out from the back. And, just a lot of little things that, make me smile that, okay, I'm working on it, trying to get the flow different here in the house. And, it's exciting to be able to see that happening a little bit. I also you'll be happy to know I turned my office area around a little bit, so I'm not with my back to the door, because you were like, no, bad.
You have to be in a power position, that's so, like the bed and of course the office chair. You always have to be in a power position, because that's where your business is going to be.
Yeah. And that's one of the biggest things in my office, turning my office around. Everyone's like, well, why are you doing this? And I'm like, because having people walk into my office and having them look at my profile is not the best. Well, for communication purposes, it's not even the best, but it's just not the right vibe. It's not the right feel. So, so yeah, I've learned a lot from having you hang around.
I'm glad.
So tell us a little bit about how people can find you and what you've got coming up, and a little bit about what you're doing on Fridays on your website, or I should say on your Facebook group.
Yes. Okay. So what I've started doing is doing Feng Shui Fridays on my business Facebook page. So it is Live Your Vision. And it's like do different tips every day, but Friday is purely Feng Shui. I'm giving just different tips on that. I am currently working on a 6-week program, actually, where I'm going to be helping people sort of up level their Feng Shui, whether it is in their business, in their office, in their home. So, so that will be rolling out soon as well.
Oh, nice. Okay. So people will be able to find you there, and of course, they'll be able to kind of keep tabs on some of the ideas that you have, and then I'm sure you'll be letting them know about the program as well. So I'm going to put the link up for everyone who hasn't seen it yet. The Ina's Facebook group, or Facebook page, I should say, business page, and then you can keep tabs on the Friday Feng Shui and tricks to do in your house, and move the energy around. And as I said in our challenge, I kind of like the idea of moving yourself as you do it, doing a little doing a little dance, put on the funky music, move stuff around, have fun with it, because the whole idea is to uplift and make us feel better. And so, if you've got to do housework, you might as well make fun while you're doing it,
Absolutely. Yes. I love to put the music on and just, because it moves you, it moves your whole body, it changes everything. So absolutely. It makes you happy.
Absolutely. Well, I hope everyone will join us on Tuesday and tell us what 27 things they moved in, out, or around their house, and how it helped lift their energy and their mood a little bit. And thank you so much for sponsoring our My Confidence Challenge week. We so appreciate our sponsors, and obviously this program wouldn't exist without our sponsors, and that's why we try to make the challenges relate back to our sponsors, because you guys are what's making this happen. So thank you so much for your support.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was fun.
All right, well, everyone go to Ina's Facebook page and check her out, and make sure you stay on top of those Feng Shui ideas. And she'll give you some great tips and help you move the energy in your house as well. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Bye.